Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another NBA Supercard video on the channel, and today we are going to be going over my quest rewards from the weekly quest that comes out. I almost said daily. That would be nice, but we got the weekly team quest that did come out yesterday, and we have the rewards for that. Check out yesterday's video going over that quest if you have not already. But before we get into this video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss any coming out in the future. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Along with talking about my rewards, we're going to talk about the brand new quest, my opinion on the fusions, and this new champions glitch that is going around. So we're going to be talking about a ton of stuff in this video, so stay tuned. You do not want to miss it. But starting off, I want to talk about my thoughts on the fusions. Obviously, all-star fusions are officially done. You can no longer do them. The only way to acquire all-star players is from the quest and from packs. I mean, all-star fusions was okay. I mean, you know, I got a couple, but maybe it was me. I was extremely unlucky, right? I would say I was pretty lucky towards the beginning. I pulled literally Steph Curry as my first all-star. And after that, it was kind of just downhill. Like, after that, I didn't pull another Ruby. I ended up pulling, we'll see if we can get down to it. I got a pro Luka Doncic, a single Jaylen Brown, a single Julius Randle, a single Kyrie Irving, and I believe that is it. I'd say I roughly, we got Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine, which I'm fine with any all-star card. I don't mind pulling an all-star card, even if it's just Emerald. I just want all-star cards in general. I didn't get that many. Like, how many is that? 1, 2, and then if we scroll up, that was 2, and from the sapphire we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Curry would be 8. So we pulled a total of 8 all-stars, right? And I'd say I opened 20 to 25 of those fusions. That's just not good luck, man. That's like a third of the time I'm pulling a, at minimum, Emerald all-star. And that's just like a 1 in 25 chance I pull a Ruby, and it's frustrating. I mean, the idea of the fusions is great, but I think they need to increase the odds. I think they just need to make it so you can only pull the all-star players out of there. Obviously, that's going to make the Emerald and the Sapphire ones very common, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I think those are going to be really helpful to the lower tier players, and it's also just going to give the higher tier players cool images and stars in the catalog. So I don't see a problem with just allowing it to be exclusively all-stars. Hopefully when they do the next fusion event, they can go ahead and just allow it to be only the fusion cards, or the special cards I should say, rather than just throwing in random base cards, because it just kind of ruined it. And other than that, I think I pulled one normal Ruby out of there, and the rest were just emeralds, golds, sapphires. No use to me. So it's frustrating, but overall it's a great idea. I just think they need to tweak it a little bit, increase the odds, and just remove base cards from it. If they could just exclusively do the special cards, maybe you lower the chance of rubies then. I don't really mind that, but just pulling gold Justin Wright Foreman out of that pack is just not right, especially with how much time you're spending to get those ingredients, and you pull emerald. Like an emerald that's not even an all-star card, one you could literally just pull off the draft board. It's not worth it if those are in there. Well, obviously it's worth it, and I'm going to continue to do it, but it's frustrating. You feel what I mean? And as a content creator, or quote-unquote content creator, I'm working my way up, it's harder to make content out of those fusion packs. I only had a couple on video because I could never get a good pull at all, really. And because like I'm not going to show the Emerald All-Stars because those are cool and all, but they're a little bit boring. I'm never going to show the base cards. I believe I only showed a couple of the Sapphires and the Ruby pull, and that was it. Like, it's hard to make those into content, so I think it would just be overall better for the community if they just took base cards out of there. But that's my thoughts. I don't want to ramble on too much. Next up, I want to talk about champions. Right now there is a glitch going around. As you guys can see, I'm in 6th place, but it doesn't really matter. Everyone's got 3 right now. The reason I'm in 6th place is because there is a glitch. Like I said, the way you're going to do it is you're going to make your entire champions deck gold, or it doesn't have to be gold players, but make sure it's gold tier. Then you start champions, pretty simple. You go to your collection, and then you go to deck editor, you go to champions, and you autofill right after you started it, so that the deck autofills, because it still has not registered that you're in the tournament. You're looking for a tournament, so it's going to autofill your deck, but it's going to match you up with players in gold tier, and you're going to go ahead and be able to face up against gold people. Now this really, I know a lot of people are going to complain that this is going to affect the lower tiers, but it really isn't. Trust me, not a lot of people who are in gold tier are going to be playing champions, and most players are out of gold tier within the first hour of them playing the game. So this is majority, unless you're a straight idiot, this is majority just playing bots. So it's not affecting the player base. We're not picking on the losers, or not the losers, the weak ones, I should say. We're not picking on them. This is entirely just messing with the system and going up against bots, and it's not going to affect anyone. And this works extremely well. I mean, I don't know if they charge or not, and if they do, that might affect it a little bit. You're gonna have to maybe charge like every 5 games, but that's what, every 5 hours you gotta charge. It's much better than having to focus and set alarms for every hour. And with this, you're almost guaranteed first place reward, so this is gonna be so useful for Amethyst tier. Obviously, it's glitching. I mean, you know, it's not the best thing to do, but it's just genuinely helpful, and it kind of just guarantees better cards. Now, if Cat Daddy does see this video, I wouldn't be mad if they patched it, because obviously they don't want glitches in their game that make it super easy to acquire top tier cards. But if they don't fix it, I'm not going to complain either, because this would be so useful for the start of Amethyst tier. Getting 2 Amethysts every 15 hours along with an Amethyst support would be extremely nice. But yeah, guys, that's it for the champions. Just a little bit of a champions glitch. And then obviously today we got the brand new quest with the fusions going. We got the new quest, which once you finish this, you either get a Ruby LeBron James or a Ruby Kevin Durant. Sadly, you will not be able to pro him unless you go into the store and pull packs, but in these packs, they are extremely good. We got this one, obviously, which is LeBron or Kevin Durant. We got the Eastern Conference pack, which is a guaranteed Eastern Ruby. Obviously, I didn't pull any of them, but that's going to be really nice for quick game and stuff. We got the Western Conference, which is a Western Conference Ruby. I'm really hoping for the Stephen Curry. That would be a sick pro to have, but I would not complain about Chris Paul, because that image is so clean. Nikola Jokic is fine too, but I don't like his image, and that Chris Paul image is just so nice. And then obviously, we got pick off the draft board, get you 150 credits. We got to claim champions rewards, get you a Ruby, or not a Ruby, a Sapphire, or whatever tier you're in. If you're in Sapphire, you're gonna get an emerald, which is fine. And out of here, I'm hoping probably for Jason Tatum, Kawhi, or Dame. Yeah, I definitely want one of those 3. I'd prefer Dame the most, because obviously I'm a Blazers fan. And then we also got the final one, which is start a fusion using the gold recipe. You're just gonna get bronze fusion out of there. Not the best in the world, but if you're looking to get a couple of these bronze fusions for your catalog, that's fine. I believe I have everyone silver starred, so I don't really need it, but it's overall a really easy quest. I've been playing for like the past hour, I'd say. I haven't claimed any of my champions awards, and I haven't started a gold fusion because I got an emerald fusion going. And as you guys can see, playing for the past hour, I managed to get 175 picks off the board, 28 with Western Conference, 44 with Eastern Conference. And what's really dope is they made it so as long as the player was an all-star, you can use any of their cards. So let's say Zion example, you could use his emerald card, you could use his base ruby card, or you could use his sapphire card. It's entirely up to you. I was using the LeBron James Ruby Pro from Valentine's Day, and I was also using Kevin Durant, his event card. So you can use whatever you want. You can play however you want. Just make sure to get those done, and it's overall really worth it. You're getting 3 rubies, if you're in Ruby tier, a sapphire, a bronze fusion, and 150 credits. That is really good. Obviously, the bronze fusion is just kind of the outlier there, but I don't know why they included it. Maybe it's just they needed an extra challenge, and fusions were the way to go. Not sure, but finally we got the Team Spirit Challenge done. Obviously, we got the Celtics this week, so we got Jason Tatum coming in our starter pack. So we'll go ahead and take the picks and stuff. Not super important. We'll go and take our tickets, which I'll definitely take. I'm getting close to that 500 max, and then I'm have to start letting them go to my inbox, or they won't actually go to my inbox, but I have to start waiting for that. But yeah, tickets are gonna start going pretty soon. Obviously, the new season is coming, or new season is coming. Well, not the new season, the new tier. I'm thinking WWE Supercard. The new tier is coming, so these tickets are going to be really nice for starting off next year. Hopefully I can get a couple amethyst pulls. But next we'll go ahead and claim the support, which is going to give us a sapphire support. Not too bad, second to highest you can get out of there. And then we will claim the card back. I believe this is not a super sick card back, but they might put out some rewards if you can collect all 32 card back, or not 32, 30 card backs for the NBA. I was thinking NFL. But now we got the final 2 ones. We got the Jason Tatum starter card, which is a star in the binder, or a star in the catalog I should say, which is really nice, and that's a pretty solid image. I'll definitely take it. And then finally we got the 2 emerald plus players out of here. Hoping to pull some rubies, maybe get a ruby pro. 2 weeks ago we ended up getting Jamal Crawford, and last week we got 2 emeralds, so it didn't turn out too well this week. Maybe we can see some better luck this week. We do. We got a Marvin Williams, which is solid, but we got a ruby. This is how it exactly turned out 2 weeks ago. We got a sapphire and a ruby. Whew, all right, come on, give me someone good. Give me a pro. Give me a pro. Ray Allen. Ray Allen would be perfect. A pro Ray Allen. Tyreek Evans. It's a pro. I'll take it. It's not a Ray Allen pro, but it's a Tyreek Evans pro, and that is solid. I'll definitely take it. My 17th ruby pro. 18th. Yeah, 18th, I believe. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 4, 8, 12, 6, yeah, 18th, because we got Supercard now. So that's gonna be my 18th ruby pro. Really good stuff, man. That is almost gonna fill out my gauntlet deck. Obviously I'm gonna still need the female pros because I'm still running Dewana Bonner, but I only need 1 more female pro, and after this I'm gonna need 1 more male pro, and I will have an entirely ruby pro gauntlet deck, which is really nice. Obviously my court dom deck, I'm set the way it is, perfectly fine, really happy with that. But yeah, that Tyreek Evans, that's XC, that's a pro, really happy with that, great pull. But yeah guys, that is going to be the video. Make sure to get your quests done, make sure to claim your rewards, make sure to take advantage of champions, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.